there's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube, Boss Rino. Welcome to my channel. So ito, The Darkest Secret. Ang ganda nito. Slow pacing lang siya. Pero sobrang gaganda ng mga pinapakita niyang video. Yung mga pagkukwento niya sobrang lupit. Yung background music niya sobrang lupit. Kaya subscribe niyo ang The Darkest Secret at magtimpla kayo ng Boss Rino Coffee sa mga hindi pa nakakabili. Ay sa Shopee at sa TikTok kayo makakabili ito. Search nyo lang Boss Rino Coffee. So wag natin patagalin to. Tirahin natin ito bago patirahin ng iba.
Begin this investigation with the disturbing case of a young Japanese man who downloaded the application
Oh, Japanese, patay ito.
with the intention of publishing his experience on social networks. Following the instructions on his cell phone, Randonautica guided him to a dark underground tunnel, place where this young man, armed only with his cell phone, began to walk in the hopes of encountering something. It was strange noises that marked the beginning of the most terrifying experience of his life.
Randonica, yan ay app. Pagka dinownload mo yung app, idadaling ka niya doon sa mga misteryoso, yung mga paranormal na bagay. Pag sinundan mo yung ibibigay sa iyo sa mapa ng Randonica, is makakakita ka ng mga ganito. Ay, ang dilim. Ang dilim. Ay, gago, tunnel. O, kita nyo na dito siya dinalong up. Patay ka dyan, tol. Nasabi ko sa hula. Ayan na, sinasabi ko eh. Uy, putog yung gago. Ano, may nakita? Parang may nakita ko anino eh. Tama ba ako? Ayun oh. Patay ka. Pupunta ka sa tunnel, diyan ka pumasok. Nakakita ka na anino, tumakbo ka, papasok. Patay ka. Corner ka dyan. Shit. Hindi papasok sa
In the
tunnel.
midst of this dark and gloomy environment, both he and the camera microphone began to perceive disturbing sounds similar to murmurs from someone or something near him. However, after a while and after hearing that sound again, he turned around and found himself face to face with that dark silhouette that apparently had been following him. A terrifying encounter that led him to quickly escape from the scene. The most terrifying thing would be known days after publishing this recording.
Nahagip eh, no?
According
Hindi natin alam po to kung korte lang nung basa nung tunnel or totoong anina, pero pagka nakita ko yan, kahit korting tao lang yan na nasa pader, ay ayawan yan, takbuhan na
to
talaga
what
to.
is said, everyone would be surprised to know that this young man would die from causes that were never clarified. A tragic end that for many began to take shape with the publication of this footage. Number 6.
Takot. Number 6.
Try Randonautica for the first time. Don't do this alone. This is part of the description that user JZ83 posted when she uploaded a troubling clip on her TikTok account. And as mentioned, together with a friend, they ventured to follow the instructions that Randonautica was giving them. Directions that led them to explore a desolate forest.
Whoa.
A search that ended, to say the least, in a rather mysterious way. Pay attention.
Like to be spooked, listen! Randonauting. It's an app you download. It's called Randonaut. What is it? Randonaut gives you QRPs, quantum random points. What are quantum random points, bitch? Let me explain that to you. Quantum random points are high points of energy and power near you. Attractors have
shit.
a lot of energy, voids don't have as much. So if you really want to get spooked, you can
Gago to.
We found a random casket in the woods. This is how the description sentence ends. How is this possible? Have you encountered these types of things? And in these types of places?
Yan yung mangyayari, dadali kayo ng randonica dyan. Siguro may nakakita niyan, nilagay sa app, pupuntahan na ng mga tao. Sino maglalagay dyan ng ganyan, di ba? Alam naman sila pa yan, tapos pupunta pa sila para videohan.
Can this be normal? What are the chances of finding an abandoned coffin in the middle of a forest? Do you think this is just a coincidence?
It's an app you download. It's called Randonaut. What is it? Randonaut gives you QRPs, quantum random points. What are quantum random points, bitch? Let me explain that to you. Quantum random points are high points of energy and power near you. Attractors have a lot of energy, voids don't have as much. So if you really want to get spooked, you can...
It is experiences like these that give Randonautica that connection with mystery. The result, which even border on the paranormal. An application that without a doubt manages to scare those who dare to use it. Number 5.
Meron kaya yan dito sa atin? Check ko nga.
Another case that has attracted attention on TikTok in recent times is that of the user Signs and Signals. When his footage claims that using Randonautica, he reached a desolate place in the middle of the night. It was there that, only illuminated by the phone's camera light, he captured a strange presence among the foliage. Observe.
Ay, ang dilim naman dito. Parang horror dating ah. Hindi kita, naka-camouflage eh, no? Hindi mo mapapansin eh, no? Oh, naka-camouflage eh, biglang... Oh, yun nakakatakot doon, naka-camouflage. Parang wala lang eh, no? Biglang may lumitaw eh.
It seemed like it was just a dark lump. However, as it approached, it raised its head, revealing part of a pale and disturbing face. Could it be a person in disguise? Or do you think it is a mysterious creature? Whatever it is, the truth is that any search you start with Randonautica will always take you to the limit of what you are capable of tolerating. Number 4.
Number 4! Ay nako, ito na. Gago, nakatakot to, kahit tao yan. Malamang may topak yan sa ulo kaya nandyan yan. Hindi gagawa na mabuti yan, sigurado ako.
The TikToker user called Bisquizzle claimed to have been disappointed in Randonautica. It took him an entire day to get to the place that the application had indicated, a neighborhood that he and his other friends visited without encountering anything in particular. However, they never imagined that when they got home and watched the video, they would discover how close they came to quite strange situations. Observe.
Observe.
Using Randonautica in 2023.
Excuse me?
We didn't see much though. Normal neighborhood things until it took us to this creepy single shed.
What shed?
Do you see anything in there?
That one.
Kapadlak.
What's suspect about this house?
May sumilip? Parang may sumilip.
Gives me the same vibes
No.
as the house where our ship was taken to. Same vibes.
Oh yeah.
There's probably multiple families.
IDK will use the void points again.
Para may sumilip. No. Ayun, ayun. May sumilip eh. Oh. Ngayon, kung may tao dyan, nakapadlock to sa labas. So, kung tao man yan, kinulong yan dyan. Di ba sa Amerika, uso yung ganyan? Ang daming psycho dun eh.
At first, it goes completely unnoticed, but Randonautica pointed out here that it was in this sector where there must have been something. It's the zoom they put on that shed that reveals the strangeness that occurred here, since the camera captured movements similar to a waving hand. Do you notice it?
Waving hand? Yun nga eh, di ba yung dalawa?
But it's not the only thing. Immediately afterwards, the camera records the presence of what appears to be a face on the other side. A series of movements that the darkness inside makes it difficult to see clearly, but you know it is there. What do you think that is? Let me know your opinion. Number 3.
Tao yun. May gumagalo sa loob, nakakandado, kinulong doon. Number 3.
The case that I will present to you below corresponds to the one exposed by the TikTok channel, Javilon 7, a young Chilean who for the first time ventured in the company of her friend to follow the instructions that Randonautica dictated to her. It was the first experience that she decided to share with her followers.
Cabros, cáchense que descargué la aplicación Randonautica. Viene con la PID desértico y...
Tamo, dito sila dinala ng Randonautica. Itang na, desierto yata to.
Igual tenemos como un poco de susto porque en mi vida habíamos conocido este lugar. Y...
mga babae to
hay como unas malas energías, como que igual... Se siente algo extraño. Está como frío a pesar de que hay sol. ¿Cuánto falta? 5 metros. Cáchense, po. Yo no creo mucho en estas cuestiones, ¿eh?
Without phone reception and in the middle of a strange place, she describes the odd characteristics that the environment presented. However, the young woman, determined to live the complete experience, kept walking until they found what you will see below.
Ito na.
Esta wea sí que es inexplicable. ¿Qué hace una casa abandonada en medio de la nada? Bueno, literal, caminé 45 minutos con la Cami. 45. Y yo soy más mamona que la cresta, noche su madre. Sola no venía ni cagando. Cactus po, weón.
May aso.
Many followers wrote in the comments that almost at the end, they heard someone's voice while they were walking around the abandoned house. Can you hear it?
Cactus po, weón. Cactus po, weón. Cactus po, weón. Cactus po, weón.
After a while, Javilon 7 would update her channel again. In a new recording, she says that she once again dared to use the application, which led her to a desolate place. After walking a few feet, she came across something quite troubling. Observe.
Bueno, para los que me pedían otro video, de nuevo la aplicación me mandó a un nuevo lugar y he llegado a esto. encontré, weón, palos, unos palos así como enterrados. Cartas. O sea, weón, esta weá yo no la estoy inventando. Plumas enterradas, así como palos perfectamente enterrados como no sé, como que forman una figura. Y no sé, pues esta weá está hecha por alguien porque está como amarrado, así como un cartel, pero no dice nada. Y bueno, lo más increíble es que hay unos pájaros así como en hilera. Acaban de volar algunos, pero
Oh no, may patay dyan. May mga ibon eh.
ahí les voy a mostrar la foto como estaban recién, porque como nos acercamos se fueron. Jotes.
¿Jotes?
Sí, pero todos como ordenaditos, en filitas. Ahí va volando uno.
Sticks, feathers, and cards that at first appear to have been placed at random. However, as the video progresses, we realize that they are arranged there in a certain pattern, as if they had been used for some kind of dark ritual or something similar.
Ah, may mga balahibo pala doon sa baba.
But without a doubt, the most disturbing thing are the scavenger birds, capable of detecting a corpse from miles away,
Ano yata yung guitre, no?
and
Yung
which in
ibon?
the image appear there, as if waiting for their food.
Ayan no. Ala, baka sila inaantay.
After this, and after a few months, the young woman returns to the same area. On this occasion, ignoring the application, she came out of mere curiosity to see what the place was like after so many months of recording there.
Wala, nawala na.
What she discovered left her absolutely shocked.
Bueno, como todos me
Oh,
veían
shit.
la continuación del video, aquí está. Llegué al mismo lugar de esos palos y para que me crean, ahí están. Ya después de varios meses, ahora estamos en verano. Ahí están esos palos que nadie entendía por qué. Estos.
Andito pa rin
Pasitos
ah.
más. Acá está esto. Fíjense, no es un cuento mío. Ahí están los palos, aquí está este cuadro. ¿Quién me lo explica? Sigo caminando y me encuentro con pequeños hoyitos ahí, allá y acá, que tienen como una figura de cara. Miren, fíjense, es como un rostro. Es un, no sé, como una calavera. Ahí están los ojos, la nariz. Y acá está el otro. Este está como un poco ya borrado, pero se supone que eso era el pelo. Y aquí también hay una cara. No me lo explico.
Ang weird, no?
Obviously, this surprised her followers, who did not take long to write their theories. While some spoke while they were just children making figures in the sand, others were inclined to believe that ceremonies were carried out by people linked to the dark arts, or even that it could be the work of a congregation of witches. What do you think of these recordings? Leave it in the comments. Number 2.
Hindi masyado magets eh. Diba? Parang walang nangyari. Although, mapapaisip ka kung ano meron doon, pero parang hindi natin nakita kung ano talaga yung nangyari. Palaisipan eh, no? Pinag-isip pa ako. Kalbo na nga ako, pinag-iisip mo pa ako.
The following case will surely surprise you. A disturbing situation experienced by a man following Randonautica instructions arrived with his vehicle at a beach that he began to explore, and who shortly after walking began to witness completely meaningless things, which fortunately for us, he recorded on his smartphone. What is it about? Find
Watch.
out for yourself.
Okay, dagat. Okay, dagat. May poste. Poste ba yan? Ang ina, nakakantok yung music. Ba yan? Oh. Ano yun? May nakatayo. May nakaitim. Nakakita nyo ba yan? Ulit nga, nawala ba? Nung dumatay. Doon pa rin, nakatayo pa rin. Ganda ng beach, ang linaw ng tubig. Ay, baka pagharap mo, nandiyan na yan. Pustahan tayo, nakatayo yun.
The first strange thing he began to notice is the odd arrangement in which those posts were put, and that being placed like this, they have no practical use, unless it is an artistic intervention, or something similar to that. But the most disturbing thing is that if you look closely, the sea has no movement. As if it
Oo nga, no? Walang movement yung ano. Yun nga, no? Galing ito mag-ano. Di ko napansin yun. Hindi nagalo yung
were
tubig, no?
frozen, which clearly contradicts the climate there. But the most incredible thing of all would be found upon when he returned to his vehicle. He found himself face to face with this.
Hindi nila napansin yung nakatayo. Ito, parang nakatayo yung babae, no? Poste lang yata yun. Dami ko nakikita, net.
He found himself face to face
Oh, sabi sa
with
inyo eh.
this.
Oh. Ano yan? Walang buka?
Clearly, it was nothing known. Some kind of sea creature that had apparently been stranded on the beach. What was it doing there? Where is it from? Is its appearance related to the strange circumstances captured on the beach? Was it escaping that? Questions that this man obviously was not going to stay to discover, leaving this footage as a clear testimony of how surprising and mysterious using this application
Walang buka eh.
can be. Number 1.
Oh, blanco to. Ito mata ba to? Ang green? Kung dito sa Pilipinas siya, wala yan. Napagmaritesan na yan. Umaga-umaga, nandiyan ka. Last
We
one!
conclude this video with the upsetting experience published by Bethany Rodden, a young woman who shared on her TikTok account the result of her first experience using Randonautica. In the company of her group of friends, the application led them to the depths of a forest,
Ito, forest.
where after walking for a while, they began to come across quite mysterious things.
Where?
There's a cross.
Oh, it's right fucking
and a
there.
fucking foot and a bunch of rocks around it. That's a grave. Oh my god. Dude, and then there's a creepy ass chair.
Takot na isa. Grabe sila, pinupuntahan talaga nila.
Destroyed
tinuturo.
buildings and abandoned objects, like that chair, caught everyone's attention. But without a doubt, the most shocking thing happened when they reached the point that the application had indicated to them. In the middle of this remote territory, They found a kind of altar that had a small stone foot that looked human. A worrying discovery
Ano ba yung kahoy lang?
that made them all understand
Ay,
that
stone.
they were not alone there, which is why they decided to leave as soon as possible. Have you thought about downloading the application? Would you dare live an experience like this? Leave it expressed in the
Tinatago meron
comment box. As this video has come to an end, my name is Leonor Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.
Randonot. Randonut. Ah, meron. Punyeta. Oh my God, meron. Randonotica. Wala, nakakatakot to. Try ko kaya to. Wala yata sa Pilipinas to eh. Pero babalita ako kayo. Pag-aaralan ko, ha?